Kiwi says, when times get tough,
and you've had enough,
be a pro.
and have another go.
Kia ora, I'm Ruth and I am one of your Kiwi Can leaders for the Southland region. This term we are learning about resilience. Can you remember what that means? Have a look above my head. What does that say? Today we're going to be talking about perseverance. What is perseverance? It's a pretty big word. Can you think what it might mean? Have you ever heard it before? Perseverance is when you don't give up and you keep trying. Sometimes we find things can be a bit hard the first time. Sometimes we try 2 or 3 times, let's say for a game, or when we're learning a new skill. Maybe the first time you learned to ride a bike, it took a few goes before you could do it and have confidence. That is what perseverance is. It's continuing to do things even if they seem a bit tough. So today's activity is a really easy one. You've probably got the items you need for it lying around your house. It's lots of fun and anyone can play. And the best part about my activity, 10-pin bowling, is that you can play it inside if it's cold and rainy, or outside if the sun's out. But first, I've got a quick and fun energizer that I want you to play along with while you're at home watching this. Etu, standing up, ka pai. Okay, the game is called heads, shoulders, knees, freeze. So I'm going to call out an action and you have to copy it as fast as you can. I will call out actions slowly and then I'll speed them up. You have to keep up with each action, and when I say freeze, you have to stay frozen, right where you are. If you don't, you're out. But try again. This is a cool energizer that you could play with your siblings. Get all your family into the game. Haere mai whānau. Are we ready? Let's do a practice round. Heads, shoulders, knees, freeze. How did you go? One more practice. Heads, knees, shoulders, freeze. How did you go that time? This next one is for realsies. Are you ready? Heads, shoulders, knees, knees, freeze. Heads, knees, shoulders, knees, shoulders, heads, shoulders, heads, shoulders, knees, shoulders, head, freeze. How'd you go that time? Did you keep up? Ka pai. Well done. Okay guys, now that we've done the energizer and we're ready to go, here is today's activity. It is called 10-pin bowling. And I'm sure you've got the items you need laying around the home somewhere. This is a game to practice our patience and our perseverance because we might not get it right the first time. So we might have to keep trying to see how well we can do. Perseverance. Here's the list of the items you'll need. Please remember to ask a parent or a caregiver if it's okay for you to use the items you need for this game. As a reminder, the bottles need to be plastic and empty. Plastic bottles like empty water bottles or empty fizzy bottles are perfect for this game. When they're empty, we line them up and the socks will be able to push them over when we roll them. You don't want to use glass. It'll be far too heavy for the game, and if it breaks, it could cause problems for you and people around you. Remember, safety first. Let's get into the game. Follow me. Hey guys, so we're going to set up our bottles. I had all sorts of different types of random bottles in the recycling, and so that's why you'll see there's different shapes and sizes. It doesn't actually matter, they just have to be plastic so that they're safe to use and light enough to be able to be hit. See, I even got a paper towel roll, an empty paper towel roll to set up my my pins. So there's your overview. You want to set them up in a triangle shape. They look like that. And then I've got this pair of school socks. And I just put them into the best sort of round shape I could. And then what we're going to do is try and step back a couple of steps, and then, yeah, you want to roll the socks, you can't throw them, that's cheating, towards the empty bottles, and hopefully that'll happen. So I've got 3 still standing. So in a normal game of 10-pin bowling, you would get another ball and you'd get another chance. Wish me luck. Yeah. How did you go, guys? I enjoyed that game, and I hope you did too. It took me quite a few turns to get the sock ball to the pins, but I kept trying and I practiced throwing it different ways, like quickly and then slowly, and each time I just tried to get better. Perseverance. We don't always get things right the first few times. That is totally okay. Ka pai team, thanks for joining me again. Until next time, airera!
Kiwi says, when times get tough.
And you've had enough.
Be a pro.
And have another go.